going on? That was someone here. This is a new album that I haven't seen or recognized any of these other remixes. So, I wonder how they did on this. Nope. Nope. I don't know that one. Nope. 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 So much nope on most of them. Nope.
Doesn't make sense to you, why cut it off? Okay, one time if I grow it long, am I good enough?
This one's an alright song. It's not one of my favorites of theirs, but it's alright. It's a remix, so that's why I'm playing it. I want to see what they did to it.
If I cut my hair, hope I grow it long, back long, back no struggles, I don't want no. Doesn't make sense to you, why cut it off? Okay, one time if I grow it long, am I good enough? Am I good enough? About time I embrace myself and so time I feed myself and so. Better Nicolai should Jimmy Mack was his name, and he told me that he wanna go and ride. I was worried about the clip things in my head coming out, couldn't even catch a ride.
Too much vocals. I don't know if they remixed there to be more vocals or what, dude. This is a whole new album that I didn't know existed until about 10-15 minutes ago, so that's why I'm just like going through it right now, because I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Today, Simon's got appointments this afternoon too to get him checked out because he's losing so much fucking weight, so that's gonna be probably $130 for all the labs. We'll see what she wants to do. But yeah, plus now Simon's got to go with me all the way to the vet and back. He loves that. At least he doesn't shit on the way there. He usually shits while he's in the office. Sometimes he pees too. And he'll probably do both if they're taking his blood. That way. Did I already play that one? Welcome to the Doe Show. I hope there's somebody new here right now. Just lurking. You're having a great day, man. Fuck you too. But in a good way. Pleasurable way. Gay. What a gay song. On my face. What do you want, cat? Dude, I need to do this, and you need to be out of my lap for when I do that. What are you running up there all crazy for? Look at her. Look at how crazy she is. Dude, what are you doing back here already? Hey, why would you give me a set? Knock it off. No, knock it off. Get out of here. Damn. I don't want her to inhale this shit. Okay. I've never heard this before. This is new. This is a live performance, and I bet that those trumpets are live, dude. The horns are live right here, because that's how they do. This is Odessa. The videos I've uploaded on here, where they have the Colorado University drumline, and then they got the trumpets and shit. I don't remember what all they had now, dude. They had more than just trumpets, though. It's fucking just really cool how they get it. The university's involved with it. It really helps to grow their fan base too. You can imagine, right? They get the local universities involved with their shows that are always sold out well in advance. Odessa, you never heard of them. I've seen them front row with all this going on at once, with the drums, with the horns, with whatever the hell else was there, and it's pretty cool. I was the most front and center seat in the place of 9,500 plus people. I had the most front and center seat, dude. You couldn't get more. I had both of them, actually. I was really good at getting tickets. And I was fighting bots. I didn't have a bot. I wasn't running a spinner. They call them spinners. Or I think they were called spinners. Something like ticket. If you look up ticket scalping spinner, I bet they come up, dude. This is like mid 2010s, so I looked into it, but I never got one. Isn't that weird? They got a weird like code name for them. Like if you just look up like scalping bot, it might even come up like spinner bots or something will start coming up. I forget why they call them that. Trombone, that was it. Thank you. When I couldn't think of it, I was like, it's not a saxophone, it's not a clarinet. And if you're a single dude, this show, all their shows are full of single women. Or women who like their men didn't want to come with them to it because they see it as like a female producer or something. Even though it's actually two dudes. But I guess that's why though. They're heartthrobs, kind of, so. This ain't bad either. I think this is brand new too. I've never heard. I gotta get Simon his medicine real fast. Oh no, this is a remix, but it's me an album I didn't listen to. Be right back. Watch out. Come on. Alright. Guess I'm not trying to listen to this. When is Biden supposed to announce his border plan? Bro, nothing likes that lamb. Nothing likes that. They eat it. They ate it yesterday. What the hell's going on? They only ate the mackerel and lamb from Ziwi. They didn't eat the lamb from Eli Natural. To separate them. There was a gap in between them at the beginning. What the hell? You can't see the cursor. Well, I gotta fix that. I have it set wrong. What the hell? Interesting. I don't know, I guess you can't do it with those. Weird. I remember how I did that. I don't know how it's in a circle anymore. I learned it and forgot it. That thing. I wasn't planning on going to the vet today. I didn't realize she'd want me to bring him in and so soon. And I'm going to be driving back in rush hour traffic. Simon's not gonna like it. Sorry. I'm always losing weight, man. He wasn't eating right though, right? He wasn't eating right when the kitten first got here because he kept wanting her food. See, I gotta start remembering everything I'm gonna tell the vet. Wasn't eating right. Still acts like he wants her food. Because maybe it's just a behavioral thing. But he is throwing up every morning. And he's been sneezing a lot lately. And he has eye gunk. But she's also been attacking his eyes. Like, I gotta bring up all this shit very quickly. Oh, and I think he's starting to get mega colon because when he poops, he strains to get it to start coming out, and it's like bigger on the end of it every time. Fuck, you got a lot going on, man. I gotta remember all this. Yeah, I'll do that later. Plus, what if I track something in from one of these outdoor cats onto him and he's gone caught something else? It's possible. She's getting in the middle of getting vaccinated and stuff, so it might not affect her the same. He hasn't had his boosters. If that's the thing. He got his fifth or whatever in 2013, so it shouldn't be that, right? Dude, what the fuck, man? What the fuck, Simon? Why do you want to, come here. Do you want to hang out with me, or do you want to fight with her every time you come in here? Well, I think he might have gotten her good, dude. She's licking continuously. And she went over there. I think he was. Oh, look. Kitty ham. Now she's eating the lamb. Dude, maybe no one else is feeding this cat. She comes back a lot, and her paws are nasty looking. So, she's definitely homeless. An owner wouldn't let their cat be all gross like that, right? Maybe. But it comes multiple times a day. This one's probably pregnant. Or it's a growing kitten. Like it's still kind of young, maybe. I haven't seen the one like with the collar in a while, actually. A couple days. Dude, what ate everything last night, though? Oh, it got blurry last night. What the heck? Bummer. I think it's her. She came 2 hours and 12 minutes in, and last night. We went for the mackerel first. Damn, it's a bummer it got blurry though. Hard to tell what that is. I think she came back and finished it up. Oh wait, no, that's Mama. Yeah, no, that's Mama. They came in after her and finished it up. I think. Oh, yeah, because of how she walked right here. This is last night. This last night. You saw how that cat walked. Look how slow this one walks up to the bowl and meanders to it. I don't know. Seems like, hopefully, I want it to be curved out. I don't. Got blurry, dude, so it's hard to tell. Sucks. The other one had already came through. Dude, oh my god. Please, what the fuck? Why do you always have to make noise with that fucking baby? Fuck. She came from the other side too, but that doesn't really matter. Yeah, it got blurry though right there, and then it stayed blurry. Oh, the skunks already came out too early? God dang, they went straight for the water. They're in the water under the house. Shit. They didn't really drink that much though, because there was a lot left. They must just not need that much water. I really don't want the skunk sticking around, man. Did it eat the food too? No, that's awesome. They don't like wet cat food. That's good because it's not good for them. Why'd it go that way though? Where the hell's it going? Yo, I've never seen them go that way. Okay, so that's definitely a skunk that was digging in my front yard months ago. But these are babies. The other one at. Anything blurry is really messing with being able to look back through it. Oh, something ate something there. I didn't have the light bright enough. I see blurry. Big cat though. Wait, wait, was that the kitten? That moved really fast, dude. Look at that. That looks like that's a kitten. I think that's a kitten, dude. Because of how fast it is, how little it is. It's definitely super trippy. Okay, well there's that. I just what did it come back? That it? That oh, that might be the possum. Dude, that was yeah, I think that's the possum. I don't know, I guess I just didn't have the light bright enough last night. I think it somehow focused on the window too. Yeah, but that face, look at the face, it looks elongated and brighter than the rest of the body. Possum came to around midnight, 1 o'clock. Didn't finish it off. Something else finished this off for sure. Oh, what's that? That's a possum. The same one. Wait, there, what's next? The one. I finished it up good. At least the raccoon didn't come by. Dude, the last thing I want is a raccoon knowing this is happening. Because if that happens, then it'll be over. Chat is disabled. I didn't know chat was disabled last night. Weird. I'll just have to light up brighter so it won't unfocus like it did. Because I think once the sun comes up, it actually comes back into focus. Because I woke up, I think it was focused. Wasn't. I wasn't. Oh yeah, I just gotta do something. There's so much dried up, what looks like it used to be slimy stuff around. There might be slug trails. So it looks like. I guess at 10 o'clock my time, Biden is supposed to announce his border stuff. Everybody? So I just said, man, where's the cat at? Up there. Okay. Oh. A man stays on bus for 5 hours in downtown LA.
Thank you. Outrage over the Israel-Hamas war continues to spark pro-Palestinian encampments here and across the country.
The latest one took over a section of downtown LA near City Hall. KCAL News reporter Cara Finstrom shows us the protests and the aftermath.
An LAPD spokesperson says they canceled the tactical alert shortly after 2 this morning with no arrests made and no reports of any injuries. The only visible signs of the protest still here, some of these messages that were spray painted on the sidewalk. I want to give you a look now at that demonstration. That group of pro-Palestinian protesters created an encampment. About 20 tents line the sidewalk here at the intersection of Main and First Streets, the southwest corner of City Hall. This started late yesterday afternoon with an inflatable movie screen and a projector set up. The crowd grew to dozens and some protesters moved into the streets. So right around 9:30 last night, LAPD's Central Division posted the demonstration was not permitted and asked drivers to use caution. A tactical alert was called, which meant all LAPD officers stayed on the job a while. Barricades went up around the department's headquarters across the street, and officers moved into the area wearing riot gear. As a precaution, they did disperse the crowd, took down tents, and cleared the sidewalks. Pro-Palestinian demonstrators have been targeting university campuses for months, and they do say that yesterday's demonstrations were about taking the same messages to city leaders. Cara Finstrom, KCAL News.
catch here in New York, thanks to a different kind of fishing.
So it's called magnet fishing. So you basically lower a powerful magnet into the water and see what sticks. Well, a couple in Queens, New York, pulled up this. It's a safe. They told Spectrum News they were shocked to find $100,000 stashed inside the safe.
The initial thought is we have found plenty of safes before, and I thought it was a bunch of the little baggies that...
Why does this guy have a fucking wrestling belt on his shoulder?
News, they were shocked to find $100,000 stashed inside the safe.
The initial thought is we have found plenty of safes before, and I thought it was a bunch of the little baggies that you would put cash in. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, we're going to open it up and it's going to be little clear baggies. And then I saw the numbers.
Once I seen
The
the
baggies.
actual dollars
Why would there be baggies?
And the little ribbon, the
symbol
security
where it says
ribbons.
like 100 and the security ribbons, I was like, oh, I lost it.
So the police couldn't actually link the safe to any crime, and there was no way to track down the original owner. So for the lucky couple, it's apparently finders keepers.
Hey, that money is still good. Next, Pat Sajak spinning the wheel.
Pat Sajak. Freaking Pat Sajak. Pat Sajak. Pat Sajak. Pat. Not fun to say. Right. Pat Sajak.
Did you know for Dumb and Dumber, when Lloyd says, "Do you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?" it was not originally in the script, and you can tell by the look on Jeff Daniels' face. 2. Jeff Daniels wasn't wanted for the film, but Jim Carrey wanted him in it. In order to ensure a no from him, they offered Daniels $50,000 for the role. He accepted without any hesitation, nor did he attempt to negotiate. Despite insistence from his agent, the film would kill his career. By 1994, the film was Daniels' most successful. 3. Jim Carrey chipped his tooth years earlier, but had the cap removed for the film to make his character look more deranged. 4. After scamming Seabass to pay for their bill, Lloyd says he saw it on a movie. The movie he is speaking of is Something Wild, and the guy who pulls the scam is played by Jeff Daniels. Did you know for Dumb and Dumber, when Lloyd says, "Do you want to hear the most..."
Oh, that was awesome. That was one of the best short clicks I've ever made. Where's this Biden fella at, man? What's Jordan Peterson have to say about Gay Pride Month?
Having this interview in Pride Month, and so what are my thoughts about Pride Month? Well, the first thing I would say is that you should be very careful what you name things. And pride is not a virtue. And I've brought that up with people before, and their objection always is, well, they don't really mean pride. People are just trying to affirm their own identities. And, you know, fair enough, I suppose, to some degree, but that was the name that was chosen, and that's the name that stuck. And pride is a cardinal sin, and there's a reason for that. And the reason is that pride means something like stubborn refusal to change when evidence of error is accruing, and it's not a good thing. There's a real tinge of narcissism, sexual narcissism, about the whole pride spectacle. And, you know, do people have the right to express their sexuality the way they see fit? To some degree, if it's consensual and among adults, but generally among human beings with any degree of civilized comportment whatsoever, it's a pretty damn private affair. We tend to be private in our sexual conduct as a species, and so this isn't exactly private. And it's also the case that identities based on something as narrow as sexual desire, let's say, aren't identities at all. They're pronouncements of subjection to instinctual whim. And I also have a real problem with the idea of the LGBT plus, etc. community, because it's not a community. And it's especially not a community right now because the trans pushing, gender affirming butchers and liars primarily target young people whose most likely outcome on the sexual front is homosexuality. So the trans gender affirming butchers and liars are differentially destroying the youthful gay community. And that's not a community by any stretch of the imagination. And there's a famous conservative thinker, Chesterton, and Chesterton has a concept, the fence, and Chesterton's fence is based on the observation that if you're walking somewhere you don't understand and you come across a fence, you should probably not tear it down because you don't know what it keeps in or out. And the Pride movement has torn down a lot of fences, and maybe some of those fences needed to go, but all of them didn't need to go. And there's plenty of monsters coming out to play now. And I would say that's especially true on the transgender affirming side. And that's why we're seeing this butchery in the medical community, abetted by idiot allies and driven by greed. And those aren't the worst monsters that exist. And so if you tear down enough fences, you're going to find out what they're for. Now, I read recently, like this week, that support for gay marriage is plummeting. Right. It's like, well, keep pushing. You're going to lose everything you've gained. And I'm not celebrating that at all. That's not the point at all. But like, I'm just done with it. I don't like the flag. I think it's a piece of idiocy. I don't understand why it changes every bloody week. I don't know who makes those decisions. I don't like the acronym and all the mystery surrounding it. I don't like the fact that the LGBT agenda, whatever that is, increasingly dominates the school system. I don't like the fact that it's targeted at young people. And I think the surgery, the gender affirming care movement, I think it is Nazi Auschwitz level awful. That it should not only stop, and now, as they've decided to do in the UK and in most places in Europe, but I think all the people that were involved in the surgical transition of minors should be imprisoned. So there's a lot of house cleaning to do on the pride side of things. And I don't believe that a celebration of an identity that encapsulates something like 3% of the population before it became a fad is inclusive in any manner whatsoever. So I think pretty much all of it's a lie. And it's a dangerous lie, and it's a lie with real monsters hovering on the edges. And so, and like, enough. As far as I'm concerned, enough pride in the churches, enough pride in the bloody banks. I don't want to walk into the Bank of Nova Scotia and be celebrating pride. It's like I want to go and put my money in or take my money out without any political idiocy, and certainly without any celebration of sexuality. I don't know what the hell the banks think they're doing. And the churches,
the government buildings,
for the churches to be flying pride flags, it's like pride is the cardinal Christian sin. Right, so what the hell? What's going on with the flags exactly? What exactly are you celebrating here? Tolerance. It's like, yeah, tolerance of vice is not a virtue, and pride is a vice.
A lot of people don't like him, man, but he's got the silver tongue. Oh, some more, hey. Scientology protests, like the convoy. I'm not invested in that at all, man. Like, I grew up in Tennessee, so I lived around a lot of those types of people that were in the People's Convoy. These people that are doing the Scientology shit aren't my people, really. Yo, what are you doing, kitty? Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Get out of here. Wait, you want her up here? You want her up here? No, yeah, no, he doesn't want you, your cat. He's actually yowling a little bit right now. I'm sorry, buddy. I'll keep with it. Being fucking dude. Stop, dude. Dude. I can't keep this kitten, dude. Like I'm finally Simon's laying on my lap and chilling, and she's trying to attack his tail and shit. He's not gonna. He's gonna. I think he's gotta go to the hospital today too, dude. You know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to have some time here with him. You wanna go, buddy? See, there it goes. He really doesn't fucking like her, dude. Now she's licking him. Start biting any second. Wouldn't start. Fuck off his eyes. Good ass shit, dude. It's like she was starting to lick near his eyeball, and like then she's gonna get excited and bite his eyelid or some dumb shit. But she goes again back to the. I don't know why he feels the need to lick her asshole, dude, because she's gonna start biting him every time. This isn't working, dude. His weight's just been dropping since she's been here. Just went over there and is licking himself now. Does he have to go to the doctor? He has to go to the doctor today because he's losing so much weight. He's been sneezing a little bit lately. Been throwing up clear stuff every morning. Like every morning now he's throwing up. He's still, I don't know, he's not killing her. So, I guess he's playing still. Alright. What I should be talking about now? I don't have to pay attention to them.
Okay, so it stops that. It puts a stop, and if you do cross the border and you say, I'm requesting asylum, well, they can just say, nope, we're not taking asylum requests at this point, and they can just send you back. So that's what basically the policy would say. And then the reporting says,
fuck you. It's stupid. It needs to be all of them. Not up to a certain amount get to come through illegally. What the hell is that stupid shit? If they can stop some, why can't they stop all of them? It's so stupid, dude. They act like they can't stop them or something. But now it's like, now they can stop them. It's not all of them. Gotta let some through. Gotta keep the cartels happy. Don't you do it, fucking cat. No, dude, bro, god dang, you are fucking a handful. This kid needs a kid to play with or something. It could play all morning long. It's hit 14 already. It's been playing for 3 hours. Oh, sorry, Rhodey. Hope it gets better soon. What'd they say about it? Do you interact with your chat? He asked me. Yeah, like 30 minutes after they say something. The fucking shit going on, man. What do you want from me? Fuck, man. Attention starved or what? The white stuff? I don't know. No, that's paint or something. I think it's paint, dry paint. White stuff on the concrete. Whoever asked that. Specificity. I didn't hear any of this. I'm zoning in. I gotta get locked in sometime. Oh really? I wonder if that was Precious then. You ever seen the one with the collar? I don't think I have either. Didn't look like her, but that dude. Wasn't that the one that had the white on it? That was the one that had the white too that I thought might be Precious, actually. Interesting. That's an interesting observation. Well, congrats, pups, on your weight loss. Good luck with your ex. But aren't they next for a reason? Maybe you should find a new person. I know that's unsolicited, but This has a Jewish woman. I heard about the woman thing. I didn't show Jewish. Fish. Dude, Facebook just went offline. What the hell? What did I do wrong? Oh, probably they just now got me for the Odessa. Still going? Sorry, I didn't know I was going to do that. Oh, it's still going. 0 viewers, but we're out there on Facebook just in case, man. Sometimes people come through. Dude, I really gotta make this a clip. This one right here. I gotta turn this into something for this channel. This from the other
part
day.
of this event so far? Fabulous.
Oh my gosh.
What has been your favorite part of this event so far?
I loved going out there and seeing all the kids just living and being there with their parents of all shapes and sizes, and just seeing them having so much fun and giving them fans and throwing candy and everything like that. And then truly just in a world like today to have this right now front and center, we need it now more than ever.
Estimated how many people?
I'm going to say a lot.
That's fabulous.
The kids. Why are the kids his favorite part? That's extremely alarming, bro. Why do gay people have this thing for kids so much? You just want to drop the news? Well, you're late to the party. You're late to the party. I had it before old boy had it. Fucking, what's his nerd name? You know what I'm talking about. I had emails being sent to me, weeks before before she told, had them up to date. They sent me one email, then they sent me another one, like a week later. And that was, fuck, that was like 5 days ago or something, 6, 7, I don't know, a while ago now. I still make videos on stuff like other people. I'm too self-conscious for it. Live stream is different. Oh, it's more raw. He didn't get the news from online. Well, he's not married. You talked to his ex-wife? Talked to his ex, you mean? Wife. Yeah, I think that might be who's emailing me this stuff. They don't tell me who they are. They emailed me all the court documents and stuff. They didn't just send, this is what's happening. They sent me all the unredacted court documents. Has his address on there and everything. Probably finished now, so you know if it's pancreatitis. Oh. Biden it. Everybody's waiting on Biden, man. Just chilling in front of the door. Oh, now it's going to be 11. They switched it an hour later. Lugner is going to talk about it for the next 30 minutes. It's a long time.
As I understand it, again, if the courts do not stop it, as of tonight, midnight, the southern border would close to illegal asylum seekers. Again,
after it hurts
you would not be able to illegally come into the country and then request asylum for at least 3 weeks.
What?
If what the New York Times says is correct.
I thought they were going to let like 2,500 people through.
That's interesting.
First.
Sea Turtle says, but they can still illegally cross. Well, that's just a physical statement. That's a statement of physical possibility. Yes, someone could illegally cross and go undetected, but that's not a. There's no policy change that's going to change. Well, there's no. You can legislate as much as you want, but if someone can evade detection, yes. You can't legislate physical possibility. You can't pass a law. I mean, what would the law be? It is physically impossible for you to come into this country without being detected. I mean, I don't know how that doesn't really make sense. So yes, someone could still evade detection, and if they evade detection, cross over the border illegally. But that's not really something the law.
All right, I'm gonna get one game in while I'm waiting on this book. I'm not gonna listen to this guy hypothesize and teach retarded kids about how the border works. Yeah, no, they're not gonna be able to stop all the people crossing illegally, you stupid brat. Why is he even answering that? Why does he pick? I don't know why he picks the questions that he picks to answer. Because he, like, me, I don't have much choice. There's like one question every 5 minutes or something, you know? So I try to get to the questions if there are any. He's got hundreds of questions probably, and he'll pick the dumbest one out of all of them and spend 10 minutes answering it. I thought that dude went to Harvard or something. Yeah, it's election year bullshit in a way. But if he's going to still be letting thousands of people through before locking it down every day, which is what I heard is going to happen, that's the case. And if they're letting 2,500 people through a day, supposedly, that's what they were saying, through all the borders, once they hit 2,500, then it's cut off. Now you can't come in anymore. If that's what he's doing, that's stupid. Because what I said earlier, if they have the ability to stop them after 2,500, why can't they just stop all of them? Why do we have to let people in our country illegally? Is that sorry? Do we have to do that? Is it some sort of international law that makes it so we have to do that? Why did we make the we made the law that makes us have to do that, didn't we? It's up to our federal government, so it's so crazy, dude. Why do they just keep letting them in? Their constituents clearly see that there's a problem, and I don't think this is going to be enough unless they're actually closing it down. Like I said, we're going to get to them in a minute. I'm going to play one game of this. These games usually last 25 minutes or so, and he's supposed to be talking at 11 o'clock. That's if I last till the very end, which probably not. That's if he lets me in the game. Give me your powers, kitty. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my dabs too. Let it kind of warm up a little bit. Oh, never mind. But I should actually still get that. Dude, she is knocking out. Look at this. Oh, baby. Well, now you're running straight to the beach. Do it. Don't speak to it. Don't speak to it. Don't speak to it. Don't speak to it. Thank you, kitty. Thank you for not doing it. Yo, Williams. William Stain. Thanks for the follow, dude. Where's that from? Facebook? Oh. God, Ed, thank you, dude. You did it for the kid, didn't you? What are you doing? What are you doing right here? You want to be right here? Oh, you want to be higher? Okay. Oh no, it found a new spot to sleep. It's better than my lap, actually. Oh my gosh, you licking the back of my neck. Yep. She is seemingly going to sleep back there. See all those new posts? When? Today? What does it say? They weren't gonna make it over there. Oh, it's here. Oh, we're good. Oh, shoot. Shit. Oh, no. Oh. Cut off like that for now. I can't move forward to do what I want to do. Let's shop it. Chop a hole. Later, pups. Keep on trucking, keep on trucking, girl. I think it's a girl. Must be a girl if you're not down for the PUBG play, bro. So. Got 25 minutes till go time. Oh, I don't know, for the most part though. She's like, oh my gosh, dude, she's wedged in here. I don't even know how to do this right now. She's not really on my back anymore. Oh my god, Kitty. Oh my gosh. She was like, it's like kind of in the corner of my back in the chair, you know? She should find them. I do. Dude, what? Controls are seeming very slow. So... Is this the one I need to be adjusting? Probably. Let's see, is that even the one I'm adjusting now? All my settings got reset, so... That's the right one, right? Because that seems like good setting right there. I'd put it all the way at the bottom and see what happens. Make sure that's the one. Oh yeah, that's the one. So, that fish. General sensitivity maxed. See what happens with my... Geeked out now. Oh yeah. Oh, that's way better. What the hell was I on? Retard mode? Yo. Like for real. Alright, so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna change the multiplier a little bit though. Vertical. Right stick. Multiplier percentage. Let's test this. Yeah, that gives me more fine-tune ability to it. Alright. Dude, I was standing over a syringe. I thought it was in my pocket. Shit. Where's my car at? Whoa, okay, it's a little aggressive. I'm gonna have to tone down that a little bit. Oh no. I win. What are we doing? Is this one bad? Did he just get in this one? Oh, they're both bad. They're both fucking... They're both... Oh. This is faster. Let's go, sir. We on the Pony Express, baby. Oh! Oh, fuck. Well, that's a bitch. Whoa, is this drivable? Oh man. Oh yeah, I gotta just a little bit because it's a little too much here. Down to 17. It's for some reason my up and down sensitivity is way higher. The multiplier must be different for it or something. I need to change that. That's what it is. That's what it is. Multiplier for horizontal. Where like why? There isn't one. There isn't one for horizontal. Okay, that's what's throwing me off. Then I'm gonna have to lower this because my horizontal is too much. When I'm running around, it's not a big deal. If I gotta look up or down, it's still super fast up and down. Compared to that, dude, how do I fix that? Why is there only a vertical sensitivity multiplier? Maybe this is it. I'm sorry. It's still much faster than that. I don't even know what old shoulder aiming sensitivity is. Oh. Man. Let's see, we'll see. Got him in his little pinky toe. That's what at 8 times comes. What do you say? Doodly-doo-doo, doodly-doo. We didn't know why look at this guy's shit. Oh. About to get. Fuck, this is so dangerous. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, that smoke grenade. Too many of these. This is his teammate. They're gonna try to Shit, where'd they go? Where'd I come? Where the hell did this guy go? He rolled up somewhere over here. I think we got somebody behind us because I heard a car back there, but I don't see the dude. Like northeast, somewhere in there. Maybe he's gonna try to bring back somebody, but. Oh, there he is. 110. Yeah, moving. Forgot to go that way. We just saw the cars down there, but that's what we were trying to do. The other one, oh, we were more targets. Where's he going? You want to run it? Somebody on the hill back here. 2. Oh, they got me. Sight. Damn, I couldn't ran over any of them.
Somebody's at 295.
So close.
See that car over there? Someone's over there.
Ah! Ah, motherfucker! I just got sniped hard. Rock hard. Did you see that? Damn, I just got hit in the face with something. That dude over there. He's in a ghillie. Near that, yeah, near that thing. God damn it. Found me again.
Okay.
Oh shit, you gotta go, you gotta go. Don't even worry about me. Fuck. Bad side too. Damn. I needed the car. I needed the car. Taking the car, man. We're all dead. We're all dead. We're all dead. Oh. All of us died to the storm. These fucking dig divers. These are probably the guys I was trying to run over that were all laying down, or one of them was. Previously, they probably all three were. William stayed in the house. Bison attack, oh shit. Is Biden talking yet? Nope. There's only one guy left, and these guys, like, they could all just look for him together and kill him at this point. Now they're getting too separated. They could all lose this right now because of how they're playing it. Oh, that's the dude. That's the motherfucker. I don't know, man. I try not to get too separated. Totally uncalled for. I tried not to get too separated at the end. That one dude didn't want to get in our cars, though, it seemed. So I'm just like, whatever, man. I'm not trying to run in this field right now at the end game. So if there is not, and I was even mic'd up at the time too, so they didn't say anything. But I try not to get separated at the end. That's why I reversed it to my teammates to stay with him whenever he drove off to get the other guy. We all gotta stay together. It's too close to end game when there's less than like 15 people. But we should have gotten one of our cars. Yo. Dang, I had almost enough damage for 3 kills. Alright. I gotta see what's happening with Biden.
Decided that they did not want to support the Senate compromise agreement. All right, in about a minute, he's supposed to speak. Once we get to 0 on the clock, I'll have to change the headline. I'm going to take the clock away because the clock will start counting up at 0. We will begin shortly.
Thanks for that play-by-play.
I'm ready.
I knew it was going to be a struggle for him to talk about it for 30 minutes. Actually, I had to talk about it for an hour because he said it was going to start at 10.
Can we see the entire executive order? I am not aware that it is not posted. So the press release that the White House posted does not contain the executive order. So maybe it exists posted somewhere, or it will at the time of this announcement. But we'll look at the announcement first, and then I'll see if I can find the executive order for you. All right, in about 20 seconds, we're going to reach 2 p.m., and then I got to
Why don't they just Google it themselves and figure it out?
And I'm going to change the headline. All right, so it's going to be 2 p.m. in 10 seconds.
Oh, yay!
10 seconds until 2 p.m., and I'm removing the clock.
I have here a fine specimen. Fresh. Huh? How you like? I give special price. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, man. Here we go to the sneezing. Sneezing and hard swallowing. Sneezing and hard swallowing after the sneeze. Yeah, it's multiple hard swallows after the sneeze. Like he has a sore throat, maybe. That was another hard swallow. Yeah, like 4 hard swallows, 5. That's something. You go to the doctor today, buddy. You lose too much weight. Hey, did something else come eat the food while I wasn't looking? Looks like it's moved a little bit. What happened to look there?
Legally in the U.S. and the southern border, and you go up to a Border Patrol agent and you say, I request asylum, they could just say, nope, we're not taking requests right now. We're sending you back. That's a big change.
Oh, nothing. It's not going to be it, though. They're not going to...
The politics has shifted. What the politics was at every point in the past, I do not know, Barbar. So maybe I'm just not remembering the thing you referred to. I really appreciated that, Barbar the elephant. Thank you. The volume is low? The volume is not... My volume is not low. Because I can see my levels. My levels look fine.
Fuck you, Looker.
Okay, so we're waiting right now for...
My levels look fine. He's got a very punchable voice.
Let me just check something here.
Something about it.
I may have a shot of the...
Let me just check something here.
So, what you're looking at right here is the White House official feed. I also have my eye on... I have a separate shot of the podium, which I can't show you. I'm not allowed to show you. But I can see it.
I'm not
so
allowed
he has not started yet.
To show
but
you.
As soon as he starts, this White House feed will... The White House feed that you're watching, the official White House feed, they don't show the podium 5 minutes before.
Are you allowed to show
it'll basically go live to him right as he's walking out. But I do have my eyes on a different shot right now, and I can confirm for you that he has not started talking yet. So as soon as he starts talking, this feed will kick in,
He'll only
and
use
we'll
the
see him
official
talking.
Feed.
But I can confirm he is not talking yet. Yeah, If I could show you the podium, I would, but I don't have permission to show you that.
Recall is my favorite cough drop commercial. What's yours?
Okay. Hang on a moment here.
Bro, I gotta put his food out again in 30 minutes. He's acting hungry.
As I understand it, the numbers haven't been confirmed, but the policy would be once the number of people crossing illegally at the southern border hits 2,500 a day, and it is already above that number, then the southern border would shut down to asylum seekers who are crossing illegally.
That's not really a big deal to me.
And that would happen at midnight tonight. And then the number of illegal crossings at the southern border would need to drop below 1,500 for a 7-day average for asylum, for it to be allowed again that people crossing illegally would be allowed to request asylum.
1,500 for a 7-day average, but what if they don't do 15? What if? So they're going to allow 1,500 a day after that happens? Only 1,500
so
a day?
Like you guys, I'm just waiting for this to start. Any moment
then
now,
can they make it only 750? And then
you'll see
the
there's a podium, and then on either side of Biden there will be a screen that says
keep splitting it in half until
border.
Okay, we'll allow one of you guys. Who's coming? We'll let one in today.
And as I have mentioned, it is certain that this will be challenged in the courts. And I would think there's a very decent chance that that the courts will step in and say, no, this is not allowed because it goes against current U.S. law to say that people crossing illegally can't request asylum. But we'll have to see.
It goes against what law?
Will we make it to tonight when we get to midnight? Will the policy take effect?
Can we rewrite
the
the
courts
laws,
maybe
please?
have stepped in even by then?
What's taking so long to rewrite the law?
Will the courts step in and say, hey, we need a couple days to rule on this? I think the courts could do that. I think the courts could say, look, we have a challenge to this. It's very important. We need to rule on it. So while we're deliberating, we're not letting this go into effect. I don't know that that's going to happen, and I'm not a legal expert, but in other scenarios involving other things, courts can do that kind of thing. So I would not be surprised if, that's something you might see. It's like a temporary, what do they call it? I forget. It's not temporary restraining order, but some kind of a temporary block on the policy being implemented until the courts issue a ruling. I don't know that that'll happen, but who knows? Maybe it will. Injunction, as Dave Rocket says, injunction. Yes, maybe an injunction. The argument would be something like it'll be too disruptive a policy, people could suffer great harm because of the policy change, and that we don't want the policy change to go through because of this until we give it the okay and make sure because we have a challenge to it. So I would not be surprised if there's some injunction that says, nope, this can't go into effect until we issue a ruling. But I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with backing Ukraine.
Who makes up the courts I refer to? Who would be federal courts? I would assume. I don't know who the application would be.
Why did that pop up on the screen?
Who would you file a lawsuit with in federal court? I don't know which court you would file a lawsuit with over this. I would think like the ACLU, which is known for challenging this kind of thing. I read an article where they said that they would there was some kind of quote suggesting that they would file a lawsuit.
What brought Ukraine
as to
up?
What federal court they would file it in, I don't know. I don't know there's going to be an appropriate court that you would file this lawsuit in.
Did he do that?
But it would be the federal court system.
Can we just let Ukraine fight it out with Russia? It used to be Russia anyway. Back to the USSR. Can we go back to the USSR? I don't mind it. They could have Czech Republic too. They could have Slovakia,
okay,
Slovenia.
So it is currently 2:08. This was supposed to be at 2. I'm not surprised it's a few minutes late. Any moment now, President Biden is going to announce a major new change in border policy, which we don't know if the courts are going to allow. And this is going to,
I don't care if they have them.
as of
and
tonight,
I've been to Bratislava.
take
I've been to
effect
Prague.
from what we've heard.
Those are two
And
separate cities and two
no
different
longer,
countries.
as of
but
tonight,
they used to be
will
USSR, right?
people illegally crossing the southern border be able to request
I
asylum.
don't think Hungary and Romania were. I've been there too. But I wouldn't mind if they owned them
Until
also.
the numbers greatly
I don't-
drop of people
like-
entering, crossing illegally the southern
what do
border.
like, okay. But just don't go into Europe. Only stuff that used to be there is can they try to get back again. I support
he will
that.
be speaking
I don't
on
give a
this
shit.
at
If
any
you, if,
moment
like, who are we to
now.
fucking say that they can't reclaim their land?
I'm just looking for any updates I might
It's like,
have.
who are we to say that
while we wait for
Palestine
him
can't try to
speak.
reclaim theirs? Get an army together and start fighting the fuck out of Israel,
anything?
which is what they're doing. Kinda. Terroristic warfare is the best tactic they have at their hand. They don't have
This is going to be a
what Israel
Democratic
has.
president announcing this.
I don't mind them
How
killing
about
each
that?
other.
How about that?
I'm sorry. Should I care?
The politics on this issue has really changed.
Should I care the Ukrainians are dying
over the
and the
last,
Russians are
what,
dying?
couple of
And
years?
if so, why? We start caring about our own, man. That's what got us to the top to begin with. We were caring about our own. We didn't get involved into World War II until, like our
KG,
freedom
viewer,
was
says
in
it's called an
jeopardy.
election
Our
year.
government saw it was getting that bad, and then I understand. Are we in jeopardy right now? If they take Ukraine?
Norman Zolkos says, why would the court stop it when it is mostly conservatives? I don't believe that the federal court system judges are mostly conservatives, but regardless
Germany
of whether
was
they're
different.
conservative, they
I
did
mean,
not
did
stop
they
it when
used to
Trump did it.
own
They did
Poland
stop it when
at
Trump
one
did it.
point?
Trump
And all
tried
the-
to
all
do
the-
some
I
kind
mean,
of
was
similar
that
policy,
all
and it was stopped.
Germanic
I mean, there was a
territory?
policy
It might have
during
been.
the pandemic, which
'Cause they
was
had
not
the,
stopped during the pandemic because that was done for like a public
what
health
was it?
reason.
Before Germany.
But
Germanic Empire or some shit like that. Like, it was pretty bad to compare to
yeah,
what it is
like
now.
the New York Times says, in 2018, President Trump tried to cut off migration, and that was blocked in federal court. So, I mean, the reason the court would stop it, no
the
matter
camps are what people
no
had the
matter
most
what
problem
the
with, though,
political,
right?
no matter what the leaning of the judge is, whether they're seen as a conservative judge or a liberal judge, the reason they would stop it is
You can't make
because
camps.
they would
That's
look
all.
at U.S.
No
law, and if U.S.
concentration
immigration
camps are
law
allowed.
says people are allowed to request asylum once they're on U.S. soil, regardless of how they got here,
Fucking
then
hell.
they'll say to...
Dude, he's not saying anything. Don't worry. You're not missing anything with me doing that. The way he inflicts his voice, there's only so much of that I can take, dude. He needs to just, like, meditate or something first thing in the morning. Maybe he needs a cat. Interesting. They're both chilling in here right now. She's sleeping on her bed. He's licking, looks like he's licking his foot. Look at your foot. Yeah, his foot hurts, I guess. Back of it. Now they're both laying down, chilling. Maybe he's not. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe he's just losing weight because he's working out more, not eating as much because he doesn't think about eating as much because the kitten's here. Maybe, but I need to get him tested. I need to get his blood drawn, and whatever needs to be looked at needs to be looked at. He does have an appointment in a month, but if something's off now, because with the sneezing and the what could be the what was it called? The bowel problem that he might have. What was it? If I remember. Cats get it. It's where their large intestines will get too big or enlarged at the very end where they're near the rectum. The 7-week-old has a bitchy woods. Yeah, man. I guess it's just a fucking dude, bro. She's a wild cat. She probably had to bite skunks constantly to get away from her. But she's sleeping right now. And Simon looks like he wants to come in my lap. Let's see if he'll lay on the blanket still. Come here, buddy. Hey, come here. Simon, where are you going? You look like you wanted to come up here. You faking me out? Come here. I'm still like deciding kind of whether I should take him in or not. The appointment's kind of late, so I have a while to decide. Just kind of observing him, seeing if he'll eat seeing how much he weighs once he eats his lunch. Because he's 0.3 pounds off of what he was yesterday. Come on, bud. His eye gunk hasn't been as heavy as it was. I think it was sores from her hitting him on the eyelids. But that sneezing is getting worse. What was the poop problem though? I said he had. I have to remember all this shit when I go there. So, here it comes. Enlarged large intestines poop problem. I might have to look it up. Large poop cat. Oh, megacolon is a long-lasting condition where your cat's large intestine or colon is consistently stretched out more than it should be. It is usually filled with dried feces. I don't know. He might. It just seems like it's hard for him to first get it out, like it's a megacolon thing happening. It'll look bigger on the end every time. He jumped out of my lap already. Why, buddy? Because I was talking about your colon? And he's been throwing up clear liquid every day, even if I give him ranitidine the night before and leave food out for him. Gonna check your levels, you know it. It's a bummer though, because like he usually gets them tested in the morning, and so it's not really ideal to have them drawn at a different time of day than they were drawn the previous time. So I'm kind of considering like calling him, being like asking him about that, but I don't know. Maybe they could just figure it out. Come here. You want to come here? You want me to get you eye boogers? Oh my goodness. Still there? The other one. The other one. Does it hurt? Let me see. Oh, God, I'm about to throw up. Oh, I got cat eye boogers all over my hands, dude. I need to wash them. Come here. You want to come here? Where that liquid come from? Fuck. Hey. Come here. He's only laid in my lap twice. Well, once really, because that's like just a second ago when he got in my lap, he didn't really lay down. He just stood there for a second and left. Come here, come on. And that's in 40 something days. 48 days since I got her. Come on, you come lay down, buddy. 10 more minutes and it's food time. I think he wants his food actually. He's acting kind of hungry. Maybe the heart medicine kicked in and the thyroid, like both the medications kicked in possibly. Now he's hungry. She's beating him up. I can tell his ears are extra sensitive. She always got to be biting on his ears, man. Really wish she'd stop. One of them feels like it's got a scab on it, right on the edge of it. I think he finally bit her hard or something for her to be sleeping so long with him in here. He's got a sore on his nose right here, like it's been there for a while, so I'm gonna have her just look at that too. Dude, this is so complicated of a situation, man, because he's on all these medications as well as the kitten being here, throwing a wrench in it, and he's already had like digestive issues before all this medication stuff. Why the tests have to be done. Fuck, how long has he been talking?
Take the necessary steps to secure.
It's going to kick in right now.
Noon.
Fuck, he missed.
I've come here today to do what Republicans in Congress refuse to do. Take the necessary steps to secure our border. 4 months ago, after weeks of intense negotiation between my staff and Democrats and Republicans, we came to a clear bipartisan deal. It was the strongest border security agreement in decades.
Hold up, his fucking view of it sucks, dude. The real deal Holyfield up in here. Back. Where we at?
Good afternoon. I've come here today to do what the Republicans in Congress refuse to do, take the necessary steps to secure our border. 4 months ago, after weeks of intense negotiation between my staff and Democrats and Republicans, we came to a clear bipartisan deal. It was the strongest border security agreement in decades. But then, Republicans in Congress, not all, but walked away from it. Why? Because Donald Trump told them to. He told the Republicans, it has been published widely by many of you, that he didn't want to fix the issue, he wanted to use it to attack me. That's what he wanted to do. It was a cynical and an extremely cynical political move, and a complete disservice to the American people who are looking for us to, not to weaponize the border, but to fix it. Today, I'm joined by a bipartisan group of governors, members of Congress, mayors, law enforcement officials, most of whom live and work along the southern border. They know the border is not a political issue to be weaponized. The responsibility we have to share to do something about it. They don't have time for the games played in Washington, and neither do the American people. So today, I'm moving past Republican obstruction and using the executive authorities available to me as president to do what I can on my own to address the border. Frankly, I would have preferred to address this issue through bipartisan legislation, because that's the only way to actually get the kind of system we have now that's broken, fixed, to hire more Border Patrol agents, more asylum officers, more judges. But Republicans have left me no choice. Today, I'm announcing actions to bar migrants who cross our southern border unlawfully from receiving asylum. Migrants will be restricted from receiving asylum at our southern border unless they seek it after entering through an established lawful process. And those who seek to come to the United States legally, for example, by making an appointment and coming to a port of entry, asylum will still be available to them, still available. But if an individual chooses not to use our legal pathways, if they choose to come without permission and against the law, they'll be restricted from receiving asylum and staying in the United States. This action will help us gain control of our border, restore order into the process. This ban will remain in place until the number of people trying to enter illegally is reduced to a level that our system can effectively manage. We'll carry out this order consistent with all our responsibilities under international law, every one of them. In addition to this action, we recently made important reforms in our asylum system, more efficient and more secure reforms. The goal is to deliver decisions on asylum as quickly as possible. The quicker decision means that a migrant is less likely to pay a criminal smuggler thousands of dollars to take him on a dangerous journey, knowing that if in fact they move in the wrong direction, they're returned around quickly. And 2 weeks ago, the Department of Justice started a new docket in the immigration courts to address cases where people who've recently crossed the border and they make a decision within 6 months rather than 6 years, because that's what happens now. Additionally, the Department of Homeland Security has proposed new rules to allow federal law enforcement to more quickly remove asylum seekers that have criminal convictions and remove them from the United States. My administration has also recently launched new efforts to go after criminal networks that profit from smuggling migrants to our border and incentivize people to give tips to law enforcement, provide information that brings smugglers to justice. We're also sending additional federal prosecutors to hotspots along the border and prosecute individuals who break our immigration laws. One other critical step that we will be taking, and that has made a huge difference. We continue to work closely with our Mexican neighbors instead of attacking Mexico, and it's worked. We've built a strong partnership of trust between the Mexican President López Obrador and I'm going to do the same with the Mexican-elect president who I spoke with yesterday. We've chosen to work together with Mexico as an equal partner, and the facts are clear. Due to the arrangements that I've reached with President Obrador, the number of migrants coming and to our shared border unlawfully in recent months has dropped dramatically. But while these steps are important, they're not enough. To truly secure the border, we have to change our laws, and Congress needs to provide the necessary funding to hire 1,500 more border security agents, 100 more immigration judges to help tackle the backlog of cases, more than 2 million of them, 4,300 more asylum officers to make decisions in less than 6 months instead of 6 years, which is what it takes now, and around 100 more high-tech detection machines to significantly increase the ability to screen and stop fentanyl being smuggled into the United States. These investments were one of the primary reasons that the Border Patrol Union endorsed the bipartisan deal in the first place. And these investments are essential, remain essential. As far as I'm concerned, if you're not willing to spend the money to hire more Border Patrol agents, more asylum officers, more judges, more high-tech machinery, you're just not serious about protecting our border. It's as simple as that. I believe that immigration has always been a lifeblood of America. We're constantly renewed by an infusion of people and new talent. The Statue of Liberty is not some relic of American history. It stands for who we are as the United States. So I will never demonize immigrants. I'll never refer to immigrants as poisoning the blood of a country. And further, I'll never separate children from their families at the border. I will not ban people from this country because of their religious beliefs. I will not use the U.S. military to go into neighborhoods all across the country to pull millions of people out of their homes and away from their families to put detention camps while awaiting deportation, as my predecessor says he will do if he occupies his office again. On my very first day as president, I introduced a comprehensive immigration reform plan to fix our broken system, secure our border, provide a pathway for citizenship for dreamers, and a lot more. And I'm still fighting to get that done. But we must face the simple truth. To protect America as a land that welcomes immigrants, we must first secure the border and secure it now. The simple truth is, there is a worldwide migrant crisis. And if the United States doesn't secure our border, there's no limit to the number of people who may try to come here, because there's no better place on the planet than the United States of America. For those who say the steps I've taken are too strict, I say to you that be patient, and goodwill of American people are wearing thin right now. Doing nothing is not an option. We have to act. We must act consistent with both our law and our values as Americans. I'll take these steps today, not to walk away from who we are as Americans, but to make sure we preserve who we are for future generations to come. Today, I've spoken about what we need to do to secure the border. In the weeks ahead, and I mean the weeks ahead, I'll speak to how we can make our immigration system more fair and more just. Let's fix the problem and stop fighting about it. I'm doing my part. We're doing our part. Congressional Republicans should do their part. Thank you very much.
Politics with the war. What was that? I asked her, is Prime Minister Netanyahu playing politics with the war?
I don't think so. He's trying to work out a serious problem he has. Thank you.
Good luck. Have to keep it short. Not much room for nuance. Trumpet.
He's back, man. That one eats almost all the food I put out every day. Simon was licking her butt and she came up here to hang out with me. He was licking it while she was climbing up here even. And he was doing that like deep mouth smelling thing where you get their mouth open halfway. And she was like, "Help me, human." I think my neighbor's smoking some herb. That's wild how I can hear that. Yo, this one's so hungry every time. What's up, buddy? I'll see you. Somebody's calling the cat. Hold on. Damn it, God, Simon, you picked the worst time to want to jump up here. All the way. I can hear that. Huh. Y'all hear it too? Am I hearing stuff? She's right out in front of my place right now, cleaning herself. Oh, right now. No. It looked like he was about to jump in from my lap before I heard what I thought was somebody out there. I'm nervous somebody will try to poison them. Loves to get litter on the tip of her nose and then lick it off. I try to catch it when I can. Oh, my cat. That's not there anymore. Wait, what? Ooh. Boy. FDA advisory panel is reviewing Simon, why do you have to lick her butt so much? And it's like constant. All he wants to do is lick her ass, dude. Every second he's in here. The panel is reviewing MDMA drug to treat PTSD. Yeah, man. I think that's it for me for the day, y'all. Everything else. Thanks for hanging out, though. Hey, y'all. Gotta go. Got stuff to do with Simon. Watching them's kind of a headache. Simon's sick. So I get off here. Thanks for hanging out. Okay then. Bye now.